Hi everyone, welcome back to this week's Mindful Moment. This is Robin, the Balanced Mindset Coach. I help executives and career professionals whose work has overtaken their lives create balance and accelerate their leadership. I want to tell you a story, and it's about treating yourself as good as you treat others. A few years ago, I recall being selected to attend an emerging leaders class at my job. I was super excited. I was being recognized for the work that I've done. I work with some amazing thought leaders, and for them to think of me as a next generation leader, to me, this was huge. My mind was blown. I was thinking, do they know where I came from? Do they know the struggle I've gone through? And it was just an amazing aha, wow moment, and I was truly touched. So the day of the class finally comes. I get there super early. I was really excited about it. And when we get there, we split into groups. And each group had to elect someone to do a public speech. Now, I can't even win a $2 scratch off, but I was the lucky winner to deliver this public speech. And at that time, I hated speaking in front of people. It drove me crazy. So I got up there and I started talking about my tenure and my experiences in the company. And as I started talking, my inner critic or my gremlin was talking so much crap. It was saying things like, nobody wants to listen to your boring story. Why'd you wear black tights? You should have worn nude stockings. You look like you're auditioning for the Addams Family. You should wear more color. Your hair looks funny. What's up with your lipstick? Stand straight. Your feet, they're so big. You look like you're wearing clown shoes. Shut up. Nobody's listening to you. No one cares. As I'm up there talking, I was battling internally with all of these thoughts and this gremlin. But at the same time, I smiled and I maintained eye contact and I was engaging and I told funny stories externally. As I finished up, everyone clapped, and it seemed like they were really engaged. They asked me questions, and it seemed like they were really interested. Have you ever had that experience? Maybe the gremlin got the best of you, or maybe you're like me, a master of ignoring the gremlin when it's game time. I couldn't let them see me sweat. I spent way too much time and energy trying to silence that voice. My evaluation was great, but the areas that I needed to focus on was my posture. Interestingly, the longer I was up there, the worse my posture became. Although I was ignoring my gremlin or my inner critic, I still persevered. The physical impact on my posture was actually a byproduct of that gremlin beating me down, literally and figuratively. Maybe it's not a public speaking event. Maybe it's all day. Maybe it's every day. Maybe it's with your colleagues. Maybe it's with some of your friends. Maybe it's in some of your personal relationships. But how much energy do you spend trying to silence that gremlin? How much time do you spend believing it and then trying to convince yourself that you are good enough? It's time to shut the gremlin down and start talking to yourself in a healthy way that propels you forward instead of holding you back. I want to share with you a tip on how you can start shutting that gremlin or that inner critic down. It's a tool called reframing. Reframing is a great way to get you started so that you can decrease that negative self-talk and start being your friend again. So the next time you start to notice a negative dialogue brewing, stop and ask yourself, is this really true for me? Think about how you can reframe the thought that can serve you in a more positive way. Let me give you an example. If one more person requests a meeting with me on this project, I'm going to scream. They must think I'm not smart enough to lead this project. How can I ever get anything done with people always bothering me? How do you reframe that thought? Okay, so, wow, This project is really giving me a lot of visibility with the leadership team. I'm going to use this opportunity to bring in as many stakeholders as I can on the design part so that our deliverable will be aligned and well thought out. You know, I have an opportunity to learn and honor the diversity of thought amongst this group. Can you see how that simple reframe can shift your energy? It shifts from stress and drain to empowerment and opportunity. I want to hear from you. What's your gremlin saying, and where is it showing up for you? Take some time this week and reflect on how much your gremlin is impacting you. Comment below. Let me know if this topic resonates with you. Be careful. Be careful how you speak to yourself because you're listening. To learn more about my coaching practice, go to thebalancedmindset.com. Follow my Facebook page for updates. Share feedback with me at Robyn, ROBYN, at thebalancedmindset.com. Remember, a balanced mindset is key to creating a more balanced and fulfilling life, a life that can be yours today. Till next time.